welcome to my channel. So I have been dying to get my hands on one of those NYX Macaron lipsticks, and I finally got one. And how I came across it was I went to my local beauty supply one weekend when I had to do a wedding. I was just going in to get lashes, but of course I know when I'm at the beauty supply I have to look at everything in there like I've never been there before. So my beauty supply has a NYX display at the very front of the store right next to the lashes. Why would they do that? I wondered the same thing. But I always like to look and see what they have and look and see what I can pick up, because I definitely do think that NYX is a very good line. So I was like, oh, look, the Macaron lipstick. So I'm really into gray lipsticks. I have been making gray lipsticks on my own. Like I have Hot Core from MAC, and I would mix it with like a black liner and then like soft brew, or I'll mix it with like a white eyeshadow base, but it still wasn't giving me the kind of gray that I do like. So I picked up this one right here. This is Black Sesame, and it's like, it's still not a dark gray, it's kind of a light gray. It kind of reminds me of like the color of elephant skin, but you know, I still like it. So I have definitely been rocking this a lot, as you can see. Like I just bought it maybe 2 weeks ago, but I've definitely been going to this lipstick a lot. And I still wanted to keep it a little bit fall, a little bit sultry and sexy. So I paired it with one of my favorite lip pencils of all time, of course, from MAC, Nightmoth. Nightmoth is like a dark purple kind of wine color. And I didn't want it to be too heavy, so I just kind of blended it together, and this is what we got right here. So if you would like to see how I got this full complete look, you got your soft neutral smoky eye with that bold lip that is sure enough to pop. Stay tuned. Hope you guys like it. So guys, what I'm first going to do is I'm going to take and prime my eye. This primer is from Arden. I like it because it's really smooth and my eyeshadow adheres to it very well. I'm just going to blend it out good so there won't be any harsh lines. Next, I'm going to take a warm brown. I forget what color this is, but it's similar to MAC's Brown Script. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that as my transition color. And I'm going to blend it out very well. Not exactly all the way to our brow bone, but I am going to take it up a little high. Then I'm going to take a cooler brown that's a little bit darker. This is actually a blush from Fashion Fair called Chocolate Chip. And I'm just going to move my brush down just a little bit, and I'm going to concentrate on the outer crease, but I'm going to carry it throughout the rest of my crease as well. You want to make sure you blend those two colors together, and go ahead and blend it into your transition color so your lines can be seamless. What I also like to do is to go ahead and take a clean brush with no product on it and blend my transition color as well as that deeper color in together. And I just like to work my product in really good so there can be a more even transition between both of those colors. Favorite part, guys, this is one of my favorite pigments ever from MAC. This is called Sunny Daze. It actually came as a group. I forget the name of the collection it came from, but I've had it for so long, and every time I use it I get super excited. And I'm just taking and patting that color onto my lid. I did wet my brush a little bit because I wanted it to give the eyeshadow more of a shine. I'm going to take that same brush that I used for my transition and that second cooler brown, and I'm just going to take and blend my lid color into my transition and my crease color. Next, I'm going to take, what I did was I mixed a black and a brown together. I mixed the brown out of the Naked 3 palette and just the matte black together, and I'm going to focus in on my outer crease, and I'm going to just blend it to where it'll fade into the rest of my crease and my transition color. Let's not forget to take your time, ladies. It's no rush. You just want to make sure that once you get colors on the lid, you just want to make sure you blend. I know it may not look like anything right now, but all it takes is time and patience, and make sure you blend, 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 blend. Next, I'm going to go back with that chocolate chip, and I'm going to layer it over the outer V color just to soften it a little bit. I didn't want a black smoky eye. I just wanted it to be a little bit deeper, and putting that chocolate chip on top of it just toned it down a little bit. Moving right along to the face, I'm going to start with my primer. You always want to prime before you do eyeshadow and foundation because it helps the product that you put on top of it to lay a lot smoother. These two primers I mixed are from e.l.f. They're mineral-based infused primers. One of them is gold and it has like a shimmer that gives your foundation just like a little light reflecting, and then the other one is just the basic silicone primer. You want to make sure you rub it in and pat it into your pores. Make sure you get wherever you crease. I crease underneath my eyes, around my nose, and my mouth. Next, I'm going to take my foundation from Lancome. This is the Teint Idole 24 Hour. This shade I think is 470. It is a little bit neutral for me, but once I put on my highlight and my concealer, once I put on my highlight and my contour, it'll make the color of the foundation match more to my skin. My skin is really weird to match. It's red and it's yellow as far as undertones go, so sometimes it's hard for me to find a foundation that exactly matches my skin tone. And I am using a sponge. It's similar to the Beauty Blender, but it's not the Beauty Blender. This one works fine. I really don't like using my Beauty Blender on myself. I like to use it on my clients. I went ahead and did my highlighting and my contour off camera, mainly because I was having problems with my camera, guys, and my camera just kept shutting off. But if you would like to see a video of my highlight and my contour and how I do it, please comment and let me know if that would be something you would like to see. But this liner that I'm using is the L'Oreal Infallible liner, and I just took the brush that came with it. It's like an angle brush, and I'm just gonna take it slow, because I still have problems doing my liner. For some reason, liner always trips me up. But I'm just going to take and I'm going to do a nice wing. And I started on the lid and then I dragged out the line, and then I'm going to connect it to the rest of the line onto my lid. don't forget to take it slow when doing your liner, ladies. And I'm going to take a brush that I use for my concealer, and I'm going to clean up the line of my liner. I drug it out a little bit too far and it got a little bit too thick. So I just took and wiped off the excess liner with my brush. Then I'm going to take my Lancome black liner, and I'm just going to line my waterline. And then with the shader brush, I'm going to go back into that chocolate chip that I used for my crease, and I'm just going to smudge out the black liner with that same blush. Guys, let me tell you, chocolate chip from Fashion Fair is one of the best products ever. I use it as an eyeshadow, I use it to smudge on my liner, I use it to deepen my contour. It's the absolute best blush ever. If you don't have it or don't know about it, please check it out. Next, I'm going to take my mascara from Makeup Forever. I think this one is the Smoky Extravaganza. I absolutely love this liner. I'm sorry, mascara. I had got it for my birthday gift from Sephora, and I'm always looking to try out new products. And I absolutely fell in love with this mascara. I love it so much. It makes my lashes fuller. It makes them longer, even when I'm not wearing lashes. So you better believe I went out and bought a tube of it. And I didn't focus on putting too much mascara on my top lashes because I will be putting on lashes off camera.
Old money.
On to my favorite part, the lipstick. So I know normally people put on their liner first, but with this, because I wanted the liner to blend in more with the lipstick, I put on the lipstick first. Again, this is Black Sesame from NYX. It's one of their macaron lipsticks, and I'm just going to completely coat my lips with the lipstick. As you can see, it looks kind of crazy without a liner. You definitely need to wear this shade with the liner. And then I'm just going to take and draw my liner directly on top of my lipstick. And how I blended this was I just blotted my lips together, and that's how I blended to get the finished product. Sorry you guys aren't going to see the blending completely because again my camera died. I truly do apologize. So guys, this is the complete look. Cheekbones popping. I love me a good contour. This is definitely not an everyday wearable look, but as you can tell, I'm a little bit extra. I like the drama. I would wear this out. I've worn it to work before. I've worn it like if I'm out on the weekends with my friends. I like bold looks. You definitely don't have to pair this together. If you wanted more of a neutral look with your neutral smoky eye, you can definitely do that. Or normally I don't really wear eyeshadow, but I'll definitely put on a bold lip, so you can rock it like that. But if you liked it, cool. If you didn't, cool too. Don't forget to comment, rate, like, and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram. It'll be posted right here at Lipstick and Legs. Follow me on my Twitter at Nene_Michelle. And also check out my Facebook, Skin Inc. Everything will be listed. I know it was a lot. Thanks for watching, guys.